Welcome to the Radiant Life with Tatiana. I am your host, and I'm obsessed with empowering you to live and create the best life possible. I'm a master mindset coach, breathwork facilitator, and a passionate little Latina who loves sharing the magic behind your subconscious mind and energetics. If you're looking to uplevel your mindset, learn all about spirituality and manifestation, and to be inspired in making a change to embody your best self, you are in the right place. My goal is for you to see and unlock your limitless potential, to have the tools to break free from the chains holding you back so you can create and live your most radiant life. I am so excited to have you here listening today. Now let's dive into today's episode. Hello, and welcome to the Radiant Life podcast. Today we're talking about top 5 habits I have implemented and now you can implement to improve your mental health. And after today's episode, you're not only going to have the awareness of what habits to implement, I have resources for you for each one to really give you the actual help and guidance and tool for you to implement it into your life easily and effortlessly. And there's so many new listeners here, so hello, welcome. My name is Tatiana, and my intention with my business and with this podcast is to give you knowledge, resource, and tools to help you become the best version of yourself so that you can create your most radiant life filled with happiness, joy, and fulfillment. And we talk all things mindset, manifestation, healing work to get to these outcomes, to build confidence, to have less anxiety and less stress. And a big component of that is our mental health. And I'm really passionate about this because I struggled a lot with my mental health growing up. I had a very poor relationship with myself, with my body, struggled with horrible negative self-talk. I was on medication for anxiety and depression. And I, unfortunately, let's be real, our mental health is decreasing drastically. No matter how much medication is prescribed, no matter how much resources and accessibility we have now, like things that we didn't have decades ago. We're a privileged country if you're in the US. And so it's like, why are so many people still so unhappy and still drastically suffering from mental health? Like the numbers of depression, anxiety, suicide rates, mental health issues, like are continuing to rise, and it breaks my heart. And I used to be one of those numbers until I got off my pills, because those pills for me numbed me. They didn't help give me a foundation to improve my mental health. It was just like a band-aid over the root issue versus dealing with the root issue and applying habits and ways of living that other people do around the world that have better mental health and happiness statistics, like in Europe, because they're doing better things for themselves that we're not taught. And I want to share that with you. I'm really passionate about mental health awareness because no, it's not your fault. I think our society lacks education on it, but I think more and more people are speaking up. And so it's now like, okay, let's do something about it. Let's make the change so that you can do it. And I'm here to stand by saying, if you are struggling with stress or anxiety or depression or anything, you're not alone. It's okay to get help, but you are capable and you are worthy of making a change, because if I was able to heal it and overcome it, so can you. And you are worth having a healthy mental state and happiness and fulfillment. And maybe some of the things I shared today are something you do. Maybe you are on medications to help you bridge the gap, and that's okay too. But I'm here to just give you habits and things that I have done to support you. You know, one thing that I didn't write in here. Actually, I'll just add it in. Okay. So let's go into it. I have a few habits. I have more than 5. I have a few bonuses just because I think a lot of things play a role, but I'm going to just share what's on my heart. So the first thing, one habit to get into to help improve your mental health is a journaling practice. You might be rolling your eyes, but journaling has allowed me to connect to myself, to my thoughts and my emotions. I have been able to understand why do I feel a certain way? Because everything stems from a thought. You have a thought that then creates the emotion of stress, anxiety, anger, depression, sadness, right? It stems from a thought, which brings you into an emotion, which then your mind unconsciously will create more thoughts to validate that emotion that you're already in. So journaling, getting into a practice to write about my day, how I felt, like I would used to say, like today I felt, and I would write everything down, got me in tune with my emotions. It got me in tune with my thoughts. I was able to bring awareness to how negative I was to myself, how much I would complain. Ugh, it was bad. But once I became aware of it, I was able to shift my thoughts, which then shifted my emotional state. And it gets it all out on paper. I help my clients do this where I'm like, brain dump, write everything you have out, get it off your mind, get it off your chest. You don't have to hold it into your body. You get to write it on paper and you get to walk away, or you get to look at it from a third view. So if I can encourage you to get into a journaling practice, it is huge. And if you're like, I don't even know where to journal or how to journal, what does that look like? Well, the beautiful thing is there is no right or wrong. And I do guide clients through this in my programs, but I have a freebie. I forget. I think it's like 121. No, that's the affirmations. 44. I don't know. Anyways, I have a freebie of journaling prompts to support you. Go download it. I'll put it in the show notes below and get into a journaling practice. It's beautiful because my fiance, Evan, I don't want to say he poo-pooed journaling, but he kind of like, that's like, okay. Kind of like didn't really want to get into it until he read Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights. And Matthew McConaughey was like, journal, get it on paper, document your life. So number one habit, or one, this isn't in order. Okay, second one is a meditation or breathwork practice to improve your mental health. We live in a world that is so busy. Go, 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 do. You're not doing enough. You're not good enough. Like there's constant things in the mind. It's a lot. Like you can feel that even when I talk about that. There is power in slowing down and taking deep breaths, taking 10 minutes for yourself. It has been proven those who do meditation or a breathwork practice as a habit, it increases it reduces their stress. It increases their mental clarity, their happiness. It promotes relaxation. It regulates and calms our nervous system. It's one of the biggest. These top two tools were the beginning stepping stones I did to help me heal and manage my anxiety, my depression, my stress. I was able to focus better. And if you guys know me, I have symptoms of ADHD. I don't like to label myself as that, but yes, I'm very squirrel brain sometimes. And it really helped me overall. So I recommend try meditating. Just start with a 5-minute meditation for at least 10 minutes every day, and gradually increase it. Or maybe for you, if you're like, I try to meditate, but my thoughts go everywhere. Okay, first of all, that's normal. Let me break that down. Meditation isn't about sitting there and not having any thoughts, but it's about calming the mind and observing your thoughts, to then observe and change the thoughts, to change your mood, to change your state. So don't put the pressure on yourself. Start slow. Do a guided meditation. Just lay there and relax. Or if you like, breathwork is huge because breathwork gives your conscious mind something to focus on and do, and breathing can move so much stressful anxiety. When I got into breathwork, it radically changed my life. So again, I have resources for you guys. I will put the links in the show notes below. I have a 3-part series to intro to meditation. I have a few other meditations, and I have an intro to breathwork that you get to listen to right after this or add into your habits. And then if you want to do more, you can go on YouTube, you can search things up, or you can join some of my programs where I go way more in depth and provide so many more resources on this. Okay, third habit, affirmations. How you speak to yourself matters. If you're constantly putting yourself down, you're not good enough, you're fat, you're ugly, you're not worthy, whether you're conscious of it or if these are unconscious thoughts, think about how that's affecting your mood, affecting your self-esteem, your confidence. It's not. And I'm telling you because I used to struggle with negative self-talk. give yourself loving, kind words. Affirmations are speaking into existence positivity, who you're becoming, and it reminds you of what you're working towards. What I recommend though with affirmations, a mistake I made is I used to make like a list of 20 and I would just like robotically be like, I am pretty, I am good enough, I am smart, like whatever. No, write an affirmation that provokes a feeling. I'm doing the best I can and I'm so proud of how far I've come. Ooh, versus I am proud, right? And read it every day. Feel it. This is how we manifest, when we can see it in the mind and feel it. And again, I have a freebie for this. I think this is the one that has 121 affirmations. So in the show notes, go download it. I got you. I'm not only just telling you what to apply, I'm giving you resources to do it. Okay. The fourth, is regular exercise and nutrition. So actually a fun fact that I learned in my NLP mentor program, 80% of people who are depressed are actually hypoglycemic. Our diet in the US is shit, and it's affecting our thoughts and our moods. And there's scientific studies and statistics that prove that our health drastically affects our thoughts, which then affects our mood. So improving your nutrition and improving your movement of your body to move the energy. Exercise is such a huge mental health improvement. No one regrets an exercise. It is proven to release endorphins, that feel good chemical. It improves your mood. It reduces stress. It just enhances your overall well-being. And I'm not saying you got to go balls to the wall and do a 2-hour workout. Even a simple 30-minute walk or yoga section can do so much for your mental health because you're moving energy. You're moving your body. So if I can give you a tip, it's aim for 30 minutes of some type of body movement a day and focus on your health. Nutrition-wise, get whole nutritious foods, vegetables, fruits, meats, healthy carbs, reduce processed, packaged, fast food. It's going to make you feel sluggish and gross and not good. Okay, 5th habit. Add more fun. Add more play. Let your inner child out. You might be like, wait, what? Yeah. We are all living not all living the board. We live in a society where adults are just like, go, 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 do. We're boring. We're doing work. We're taking care of the kids. We're doing chores. But we need to have fun too. Life is not meant to be serious. So if you can do something that's fun, maybe it's skateboarding, maybe it's traveling, maybe it's hiking, maybe it's painting, singing, dancing. You have fun. You're in the moment. You're operating in joy. It's improving your mental health. So add more play into your day and weekly routines. I got a few more bonuses here. Okay, so bonus number 1, get enough sleep. It's been proven that sleep is essential to improve your mental health. Lack of sleep leads to irritability, anxiety, depression, cognitive problems. So you want to aim for about 7 to 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night to help improve your mental health. So that means getting on a regular sleep schedule. That means don't scroll TikTok till 12 or 2 a.m. It means avoiding alcohol or caffeine before bedtime. Prioritize your sleep so that you can wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. You're going to feel so, so good. Bonus number 2, connect with others. We are humans and we're meant to be in connection. And unfortunately, 2020 really drastically affected everyone's mental health because of the lack of social interaction. Unfortunately, there was more suicides in the state of California than there was deaths due to COVID. Isolation and loneliness can lead to so many mental health problems, depression, and not feeling your best. So how can you get out into your community? How can you hang out with friends more? How can you connect on a regular basis? Maybe you join clubs, maybe you volunteer, maybe you attend an event, networking event, meet new people, be social, build relationships with family and friends. It's going to support your mental health. And finally, 3, practice self-care. Take care of you. Fill up your cup physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Start your days doing something for you before you go and serve other people at your work, your kids, whatever it is. This looks like a morning routine, an evening routine, maybe a massage, yoga, a hobby, a bath, doing breath work, going to therapy for your soul self-care. This has been proven to reduce stress, promote relaxation, and just overall improve your mental health. So in conclusion to all of this, these practices are things I started with. And I'm not saying to jump the ball and do all of them at once. What I do inside of my programs with my clients is I tell them start slow. So maybe you start with a journaling practice at night and you get into 30 minutes of daily activity. And then once a week, you do something fun. Build it up little by little, implement these habits so that you can improve your overall mental health and your happiness and fulfillment in your life. I promise you, if you stick with it, and don't just do it for 1 week and then be done, stick with it. Do it for 4 weeks. See the drastic change. Journal where you're at now versus journal where you're at before. And I say this with 100% conviction because inside of Embrace Your Radiance, my 4-month group coaching program, it's a deep dive into this and really giving you more resources, more tools, more education, and accountability and guidance to implementing this. And before the 4-week mark comes, women are telling me all the time, I feel so much better. I feel happier. I feel proud. I feel like I'm making a change. I can feel it. I can feel it inside. I'm happier. I'm more positive. Just within the first 3 to 4 weeks of the program. And it's a 4-month program. It's drastic when you start putting yourself first and implementing these changes. So like I say in podcasts, knowledge is not power. Now you know these habits. You could have Googled this. You could have maybe heard it on another podcast. But now it's, are you going to do something with it and apply it to your life? And that's what I encourage you to do today. And if you need that extra support, accountability, resources, guidance, apply for Embrace Your Radiance. This is a 4-month group coaching program that you can join whenever, but it's going to radically change your life. It helps you let go of what's no longer serving you. Find your passions, tap into your potential, build unshakable confidence, and gain clarity on who you are so that you can make shifts in your life, whether it's career related, relationship related, learning how to manifest all the desires on your heart, but most importantly, becoming the woman you know you're meant to become and truly stepping into your power confidently. Every woman who joins this program radically changes their life for the positive and for the better. And it continues even after the program. I'm constantly getting updates from alumni. And so if you're ready to embark a journey like that, fulfilled with a community of like-minded women on the path with you, like these girls make lifelong best friend friendships. The community is one of their favorite parts. I invite you to join, apply. We can chat and see if it's a good fit for you. But maybe you want to start slow. Maybe you want to see if you can do this on your own without the accountability. Cool, you can do that too. I'm here to just provide you the knowledge and the resources. And now it's your responsibility to apply it to your life. But I'm telling you, if I can heal and if I could overcome anxiety and depression, and my clients too, and become more relaxed and reduce my stress and improve my mental health, you can do it too. And I truly hope this podcast episode supports you in getting there. If you need anything, reach out. If you valued from this, screenshot it, tag me on Instagram at Tatiana_Kuto, share it with someone who may need to hear this as well. And let's keep sharing, because the more we share, the more we get to impact and change the world for the better, to be filled with more love, happiness, and positivity. All right. Thank you all so much for listening. I appreciate you so much. Continue to shine your light and have the most radiant day. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to share it with me and write an Apple iTunes review so I can keep the good stuff coming your way. If you aren't already following me, you can find me on Instagram at Tatiana_Kuto. Make sure to tag me in any posts that you share. I love and appreciate you so much and cannot wait to connect with you in the next episode. In the meantime, go out and radiate your light into the world.